These are highly uncertain times, and in some ways they're volatile. I mean, there are major changes, particularly with regard to funding at both the state and federal levels. Just last fall, for example, we witnessed a lot of angst with regard to federal financial aid policy, the Pell Grants and Parent Plus loans, for example. That's something that we expect will continue, just given the challenges in crafting a budget in Washington, and more and more people demanding resources both at the state and federal level. So, when I entered this profession, the role of a president was primarily that of an academic leader. That's all changed. I mean, at least half a president's time is spent raising funds. So, fiscal issues, number one. Two, I think very few people anticipated the very strong competition that for-profits are making right now with traditional institutions. Two-year institutions, both community colleges and technical schools, are also, I think, posing challenges that were not anticipated. The rising cost of tuition, for example, so that a president has to spend more time out raising money. There was a time when private institutions were primarily involved in fundraising. That's no longer the case. It's not uncommon to find major research universities in multi-billion-dollar budgets. And so that forces even more and more attention on the need to ensure that the day-to-day operations of the institution are running smoothly, because why? The president isn't there to keep his or her hand on the till. So these are all, I think, new changes that make it very, very difficult for presidents. I've been struck by the fact that at several major research universities where new presidents have been selected, the person chosen in several instances were former provosts. Fewer and fewer sitting presidents seem to be applying for presidencies, because I think many recognize that there are huge, huge challenges, and one has to decide whether this is the way one wants to spend his or her life or time in that job. It's a different ball game and a different set of expectations altogether.